Hello, I'm Joanne Turner and I'm presenting today for OMA TV at the Big Data Seminar in Dublin. And I'm now talking to one of this morning's presenters, Philip Sheldrake from Euler Partners. So, you talked this morning on social data. So, how is social data and big data connected?
Well, obviously there's much of a buzz about social media. There's a conference on social media every other week. But we don't have social media for media's sake, but to communicate. And we don't communicate for communication's sake, but to influence, to change people's minds and behaviours, and actually to have our own minds and behaviours changed. It's what humans have done for centuries, millennia, but now we're doing it with social media. And actually, for the first time, we're leaving a digital trail behind us, and it runs into many petabytes. And that's why social media and big data has been discussed here this morning.
And you also referred to social business in your talk this morning. Tell us a bit more about that.
It's an interesting term. It's quite nascent, so some people just say social business if you're on Facebook. I tend not to. To me, social media are the eggs, if you like, in the social business cake, an essential ingredient, but we can do so much more to affect social business. So to me, what we're talking about in social business is using all the technologies we've been talking about here today to allow people to coalesce by capability and knowledge, by need and desire, by shared values and the ability to create shared value in a way that makes the old command and control approach of 20th century organisations look very dated.
And so when the OMA are looking at standards approach for big data, everything you just talked about, how is that impacted?
It's interesting because obviously we want innovation to happen before we start locking it down into standards. At the same time, everyone understands the benefits of standards because then you can lock in the gains. I think in this instance, what I wanted to leave the delegates with is the idea that when they are considering standards, when they're going through the standards process, they should always have in mind this incredible potential value we have for social media in the 21st century. It can literally liberate people's lives. We can allow them to contribute value in ways that they were never allowed to do in the 20th century. And if they can just have that taking up a part of their mind during the standards setting process and say, are we helping that or hindering it? That's what I'm hoping I've left them with today.
That's a really interesting concept, and I'm sure they will keep that in mind. Thank you today for talking to us, Philip.
Thanks, Joanne.